great. It's a very lovely home. They have a recessed lighting. Great. All right, Jeff. No, you did. You definitely did. So, Jeff, I wrote down 3 real important questions for you, right? Do you absolutely have to sell your home?
Yes.
You do. Okay. You did need to go to San Diego because of the job transfer. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So,
I started in January. Yeah.
You started in January, so we don't have much time. So let me ask you again, or let me ask you, will you price your house to sell, or do you want to keep it on the market for a long period of time?
Well, we wanted to sell.
Of course, you want to sell. You need to be there by January. Do you want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, yes, we'll find out.
All right, great. Well, let's get to it. Well, Jeff, at the end of my presentation tonight, one of 3 things will happen. 1, you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me. Or 2, you'll decide not to take your listing with me. Or number 3, I'll decide not to take your listing. Any of those options are fine. Okay?
You don't want to list my home?
Well, if we can't come into agreement, whether it's price or maybe commission, whatever it is, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. So that could be a possibility. Let's quickly take a moment and review the questions I asked you over the phone. You said you were moving to San Diego, is that correct?
Yes.
And you had to be there because of a job transfer?
Yes.
All right. And you had to be there by January, correct?
We want to be there before Christmas.
Or before Christmas, but that's great. And you told me you wanted to price your home around $600,000, is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
And you owe about $250,000? All right, great. Now, you weren't planning on selling yourself, were you?
No.
No, okay, great. And did you want your money out, or do you want to finance the home for the buyer?
No, we want to cash out.
You want to cash out, great. Okay, so there's only 2 issues we have to look at tonight, Jeff. Your motivation to sell, which we know is very high. You have to be in San Diego before Christmas. So the only thing we have to look at tonight is the price. I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. There are 2 parts to this research. Part 1, we jokingly call Fantasyland. It's what homeowners list homes for. And part 2, what we call reality, is what real estate agents like myself lists and sells home for. Does that make sense?
Right.
So we're going to have to decide tonight where we want to be.
Sure.
Okay? So the purpose of the CMA is to determine the value of your home in the eyes of a buyer. Jeff, do you know how buyers determine value?
Just shop around, look around.
Of course, yeah. They go around, they shop. They look at your home, the price of your home based on its features and benefits, and they compare it to the features and benefits of similar homes that are currently on the market or recently sold. Does that make sense?
Right.
Great. So, for example, if you were going to purchase a new car, one dealership had a car for $50,000, and another dealership had the same car for $50,000, but it had an upgraded entertainment system. What would be the better value?
Well, the one that's upgraded for the same price.
Obviously, yeah, because you get more for your money at that point.
Right.
Another scenario: what if the first dealership put the car with no entertainment system on sale for $45,000? At that point, what would be the better deal?
The cheaper one.
The cheaper one. So you believe the entertainment system is not worth the $5,000?
Depends on which one it is.
Well, of course,
most likely,
there's
yeah.
different factors that can go into
Right.
it. But in general, you can see if you want to increase value, you either have to lower the price or have more features and benefits for the same price. Does that make sense?
Right.
Great. So unless you're planning to add more features and benefits, are you?
Not really.
Not really, because it looks like you've done enough to the house.
If it'll make a difference, maybe
Yeah.
we can consider it.
Well, that's if we can get into more detail later. So the price is the only issue we have to look at. Can I show you what I mean? This house is just like yours. How many bedrooms do you see?
3.
And how many bathrooms?
2.
And what's the square footage on this?
About 1,500.
About 1,500, so it's a little bit bigger than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you familiar with this neighborhood? You've been here for a while, right?
Yeah.
And have you seen this house?
Yes.
Okay, you've seen this house, great. So based on the features and benefits of that home, this house is a little bit better than yours. It does have slightly more upgrades, and it's located in the cul-de-sac, and it features also cool. What price are they asking for that house?
575.
For $575. Okay, and look how long it's been on the market.
2 months.
For 2 months. So you can see it hasn't sold yet, and we can see another house. Let me show you another house that has sold within less than a month. How many bedrooms? It's just like yours. It's actually the same floor plan as yours.
Yeah.
Same layout, same everything. Look how much it sold for. It sold for $550. All right, and it sold in under a month. So after looking at the market, what price do you feel we should use to create excitement or buzz for your house and get someone to decide to buy your house rather than the competition?
Well, I mean, I think that, you know, what do you think is the most we can get for it?
Well, based on the prices that we've seen, I would recommend a price of $545,000.
545.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
It does sound low, however, based on the house that just sold, it was just exactly like yours, it sold for $550,000. I would like to start a little lower, because wouldn't you want as many buyers excited for your house? Wouldn't you want to create a buzz?
Right, but what happens if no one offers and then have to go lower than that, you know? Shouldn't we just start like at, like 580, 590 maybe, and then come down later?
Well, that could be a concern because we haven't seen a house that's sold for 580. The other house that's been on the market for 575 is still on the market. It's been there for 2 months. You wouldn't want your market to stay for 2 months, right? You have to be.
Well, we did spend some money, you know. We, like I told you over the phone, you know, we did the kitchen and the bathroom.
No, yes, I do see that. Yeah.
You know, wood floors and all that. So
Yeah.
it's ready to go. It's showroom ready, you know. So
Exactly.
I think that we should start maybe a little bit higher, you know, just considering all that. I would hate to start low and have to go lower, you know.
Of course. However, based on the house that's sold for 550, is that lower than your house or higher than your house? It's $5,000 more. Right.
Right.
So
but
do you
that
actually?
one too was in a different location, you know. It was kind of towards the corner.
It was.
You know, and that street's pretty busy.
However, your house has more upgrades than this house.
Right.
So because of that, it would offset, you know, the discrepancy between, you know, the location. So after discussing with that, do you agree now, seeing that if that house sold for $550, that your house will, you know, create some buzz at $545?
It should, yeah, it should. I would just hate to list it, you know, low and then just people, you know, really think that that's the price.
No, of course. This is a price that I believe that after we've done some research on the market, that will create a buzz, because it is listed on the lower end. And when a buyer sees a house, you know, one of the lowest priced house in the neighborhood, wouldn't that create some interest? Like, hey, what's going on with this house? Let's check it out. You know,
Right. Well,
and that could maybe potentially create a bidding war.
right, yeah. I just don't wanna be in a position where it's like I have to move in 2 months, and then, you know, we end up taking less, you know.
No, I definitely understand.
It has to,
That's a
you
concern.
know, I would hate to be put in that position, you know, but I guess too, like what's the cost to sell? You know, like what sort of commission are you charging?
I do charge a standard 6% commission, yes.
Right, yeah,
That's the
So-
industry standard.
right, so that's like $30,000, you know, so you can't like make me a deal, you know, anything else?
No, I do stand firm with my 6% commission, just like how I would stand firm with the price of your home when it comes to negotiation.
Right, I mean,
I wouldn't want to, you know,
sure,
if I can't, you know, negotiate my own commission, do you believe an agent can, you know, negotiate for your house, for a higher price for your house?
right, you know, but, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have other agents I'm interviewing, and they're offering, you know, lower than that. I mean, what are you gonna do to really market the home and get it sold?
Well, there's two types of agents. There's the passive agents and there's those active agents.
Right.
I'm one of those active agents. You know, passive agents, all they do is they put the house on the MLS, they put it on Zillow, they host open house, and they wait for clients to come in. Why wait for clients when you can actually go out there, talk to other top agents around the area that have the most qualified buyers for your home, and you know, get quality offers instead of just like low ball offers or, you know, just waiting for something to happen. I mean, we can make something happen, right?
Right, sure.
So that's one of the difference between me and other agents, and that's why I'm allowed to, or that's why charging 6% will allow me to do the job that I need to do to get your home sold and provide the quality of service you deserve. Because this is one of your largest assets, I'm assuming, right?
Right.
So you wouldn't want just anyone to be handling it for you and providing you
Right.
subpar service. You want the best of the best, don't you?
Well, you know, I have a guy, you know, Nick Angelopoulos, you know, he's
Oh, great.
he said he's been in business for like 30 years, you know.
Oh, wow, 30 years, that's
Yeah,
great.
he's a broker, you know, and then, you know, I didn't even know, I wasn't even gonna hire this guy, but I had Joseph Lee and door knocking, you know.
Joseph? Wow.
He came to my front door, you know, and I scheduled an appointment with him,
Okay,
you know, and he said that he sells like 80 homes a year, so.
okay, it's
you know,
interesting.
So I have some, you know, I think that we just, you know, probably wanna take a step back and interview the other agents.
Of course, yeah.
And maybe, get back to you.
No, that's definitely, you do have two really great options, however, you did have me out here for a reason, right?
Right, yeah. wanna see
And
what
we
you
are
can
short
do.
on time,
Sure, yeah.
and I did present to you what I'm able to do to get your home sold. So what do you say?
Yeah, I think maybe we just, you know, probably take a look at what they wanna do, you know, what they offer, you know, because, you know, 30,000, you know, Nick was talking about they have a new program where, you know, they might charge a little bit less and,
Okay.
you know, I know each percent you go down, that's like increments around 5, 6
However,
grand, you know.
why would an agent